Where I grew up and with my family, education was not a priority. As I grew up, and some of my friends had a focus on where they were going to go to college, and I remember that it caught me off guard. Like, what do you mean you're planning for college? And so spoke with my mom about that, and she said, we're poor, we don't go to college. Right after high school, I went into construction. Before I got into teaching, and I am a career change, I was in demolition and heavy equipment. I had made the decision that it wasn't enough for me and decided to go back to college. I knew that I wanted to have the life of the mind.
Okay, no problem.
The first year I was teaching for Perris Union High School District, I heard that there was this thing called the Technology Committee. And so I asked to join the Technology Committee. And it was primarily run by the tech director, and the meetings had some teachers there, but all they talked about was, are we upgrading to Windows 2007? Are we doing this and are we doing that? And I was frustrated that I don't understand why we're talking about this. Like, everything should just work. We should be talking about teaching and learning.
So, but the good news is we have.
I put that frustration into action, and working with the tech director before me, was able to sort of change the vision of the technology committee. And we rebranded it, and then it finally took off. It took off at what we call the Educational Technology Council.
Maybe more than two. We can put two right at the entry.
So out of our Scholar Plus teaching and learning plan, out of that plan, we became a one-to-one district. Our students take home these Chromebooks every day, and they also take them home for summer. We don't collect them. When we first went one-to-one, there were people that were skeptics, and they were skeptics saying, oh, those kids and those kids. But what I told them, and it is a truism, that those kids, these kids, our kids, they cherish their device. They know that they take them home. In fact, we have people that work in this district and have kids in this district, and their neighbors come over to use the device to do their homework. They're not in our district, they're in another district. So we're not just providing devices to students, we're actually providing them to families. However, I would say a one-to-one movement is just the beginning. I think the districts should be one-to-many. I think that we should be tool-rich. We shouldn't just be tech-rich, we should be tool-rich. We're not just fixated on testing and test scores. We're actually working on teaching kids how to learn. You save that in Drive and share it with each other?